Yes, people. What's going on? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Saeed TV. What's going on, people? Big up to my guy, Shells in the building. Shells, what are you telling me, dog? Fresh trim, living life. What are you saying?
Come on, man. Had to do it. I'm all good, bro. I can't complain, man. Obviously, the news is kind of dark, but I'm not fussed. Honestly.
Yeah.
You're not,
I
bro.
can't lie. I was in the park, and it was, I think I don't know where it is, Independence Day, it might be Sudan. It could be Sudan. It looked like it was Sudan. I was walking around just, chilling, and then I just seen some news pop up, and I see Fabrizio says, that Gyökeres has chosen Arsenal over Man United, and he wants to go there. Yep. You know what I mean? And it's like, it didn't really hit me, It's not like one of them where I'm like, I'm really, really fussed. Like, I'm really, really angry. I'm like, it is what it is, bro. Like, we're there to engage. We're there to understand what's going on. You know what I mean? We were never favorites aside. I remember I said it yesterday as well, yeah. United, this Gyokeres came out of nowhere. It was an opportunity signing. It's not as if, like, I was like, yo, Gyokeres is the main transfer I want this summer. It wasn't. I was just like, you know what? If we get him off Arsenal, then that would be amazing. You feel me? Because they want it badly. And I see Turkey already has done a video doing the whole, they wanted him. They didn't want Šeško. So it was more a case of that. But I can't lie, man. It is what it is, United fans. I don't think it's something to cry about, to moan about. He's someone that I wanted in terms of when I looked at the striker, I thought, you know what, go and get Gyokeres. And this is why, again, I haven't worn my shades on for a reason, I haven't worn my shades on. Like, I'm not got too giddy. You know the ones. Turkish in the chat. Shout to Turkish.
Turkish, man. Do you know what it's, Saeed, bro? Like, honestly.
I haven't been wearing my shades. My shades are in my suitcase, bro. I haven't been wearing them, bro. Because you know what's going down if I know my club is acting serious. The shades will come on. But it hasn't been coming on yet because we ain't signed that many players yet, bro. It's only been one signing.
Yep. And that's what you got to put it down to. When like the window started, no one thought we was getting Gyokeres. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
No. But
nobody knew, bro. Nobody knew.
Obviously, there was a market opportunity there, innit? And it is what it is. We only got ourselves to blame. We finished 15th. We lost the European final. So, bro, if Gyokeres wants to go to Arsenal, then, bro, it is what it is. We already said from time, Saeed. I think our first choice was I can't even remember our first choice, but we're talking about Marteta. We're talking about all these people. Do you know what I'm saying? So it's like, bro, give me. I've always said, give me the Mbeumo, and then we go from there, bro. Honestly, I'm not fast with this striker thing. Give me Mbeumo and Kone either side. I'll take Marteta for 30 million, and then we can go looking at the rest of the squad. If that big striker or big midfielder comes in next season, and so be it. We put ourselves in this position, and we just got to firm it, bro. You know what I'm saying? We're going to get bantered and stuff by Arsenal fans, and rightfully so, bro, because if it was the roles reversed, we'd be doing the same. Do you know what I'm saying? We just got to hold our slaps and be realistic where we are. In my lifetime, I ain't seen players pick Arsenal of United, but it's just where we are now. We got to wake up, bro.
You know what it is for me, though? It's like, with the whole Gyokeres situation, it's like, I'm more looking at the manager and like, this is where the manager's got to come and help us, innit? Why go on to Amrin's phone number, though? Is it not working or what, bro? And then man, brother, it's two signings now where they've not chosen Amrin, where one of them was Quenda, and listen, he's a young baby, you know what I mean? It is what it is. And now the Gyokeres thing, bro. What's wrong with your line, bro? Ain't your line working, my guy? Well, like, that's where the Gyokeres has come from, the manager, not from the club. The club have said, yo, they want it. Like, Amrin, brother, you gotta help us out here, broski. Like, I didn't pick up your phone or what, man? You know what I'm saying? No, I hear like, the line's locked off. It must be. So that one there is on the manager, bro. For me, it's like the Gyokeres was already a dark situation because of the agent. So I kind of knew that nothing was going to happen anyway for a while. And even though the deal ain't really off, by the way, people, United still remain key. It's just whether Arsenal do their thing now. The pressure's on Arsenal now to go get the deal done. But they're still flirting with the idea of Šeško. They ain't getting both. So they've got to figure it out they want. United's still there, but they're maybe not the front runners for them. You know me? So, beg for Gyökeres. We're not doing no begging. You either come to United or you don't. The manager's made it clear as well. If he wants Champions League football, he's going to go get Champions League football. We ain't begging for Gyökeres. Maybe Arsenal might be begging and do what they're doing. We ain't begging around here. But at the same time, it's like, it's one of them where, sort something out, innit? If you're gonna go there, I'm ready to help and do his thing as well, as much as United need to do their thing as well. You feel me? That's what it's down to.
Most definitely, but I think the whole Kone thing was down to the position, innit? He didn't want to play as a wing back no more. Chelsea promised him being a winger. But the whole Gyokeres thing, innit? It's like, again, bro, for me, Arsenal need to. I'm confused with the whole Arsenal thing. It's like, bro, you've been in advanced negotiations with Šeško.
Yeah.
Now you're back in for Gyokeres. So which one is it? I don't know.
They're saying both. They're saying both in the chat, but bro, you ain't getting both. I don't know what's going on, Arsenal fans. You're not getting both, bro. You know what I mean? You're not. It's one or the other. So, like I said, maybe it's to put pressure on Gyokeres as well to make him his mind up. They're saying, yo, we're waiting for you, but we got Šeško as well. Because you're not getting both. I'd be absolutely gobsmacked. I will be genuinely, I swear down, bro. If they get two of them, then fair play to Arsenal. That is serious intent. But with Havertz there, and that's Arteta's almost love child or whatever you call it nowadays. Man fancies the brother, innit? Whatever it is, it's his first whatever. Cool. Like, it's like, yo, that one there, bro. It's like you ain't getting two strikers and having Havertz in there. You're not. For me, it's a case of we're putting the pressure maybe on who should go and get them first. Šeško make a decision. Gyokeres make a decision. And that's what clubs should do anyway. They should go for bare and then pick who they want. That's what used to happen back in the day, Back in the day, it was right. We want this player, that player, that player. Right? Who's first to say yes? Or who's on it? Who's not on it? And then you go from there, bro. So that's what top clubs do. But at the same time, it's like in this day and age right now, it's very, very rare because footballers want to feel like they want to feel like that kind of love and that feeling of you chose me, you wanted me. They want to feel special. Back in the day, there weren't no special thing. You come for the club, you come for Arsenal, you come for Man United. You see what I'm trying to say, broski? So it is one of them, bro. Like, I ain't gonna lie to you. When Fabrizio put out the news, and here's the news right now for me, for those that want a bit of context, I should have already posted it earlier. He said Viktor Gyökeres' priority is to join Arsenal this summer, despite calls from Man United in recent weeks. Gyökeres always an option. Amid Šeško talks with no deal sealed so far. Arsenal keep assessing situation. So it's like they're still assessing situation with Šeško, as well as flirting with the idea of Gyökeres. United remain keen, but believe deal now unlikely. So the deal's not done, but it's unlikely because Arsenal, they want Šeško, they want a bit of Šeško, but they also want a bit of Gyökeres. You know what I mean, bro? They're moving a bit, they want to go down here, but they want a bit of that. They want the cake and they want what's the famous saying? They want the cake and eat at the same time. It's like you maybe can't do that. And it may well end ugly for Arsenal. They may not get both of them. But they're so intent, which is fair play, that they're going for both of them and see where they go. Because that's what they should be doing if you're challenging for the league. If you're challenging for the league right now, you should be in a situation where these kind of signings should be coming to your doorstep. You shouldn't be having to fight with 15th place Man United. With all due respect, you know what I mean? I know we're Man United, but he should be coming to your club because you're challenging for the title. The fact that you're in this situation or in this mess, it is a bit kind of mad. But we are here. United was opportunist. This was their main striker this summer. It was Gyökeres. Šeško was almost like the idea of, he's the future. What could he become? But the real Arsenal fans, or the Arsenal fans that I know, especially in South Africa, especially in wherever, they've said, if you want to win the league, go and get Gyökeres. And I hear it. Gyökeres is the one that they should be getting. So, you know what I mean? It's like, we can't really have a say in that argument. It is what it is.
Bro, it is what it is, honestly. Even on, you can go back to Caddy's stream earlier, I wasn't high on Gyokeres the way other people were, I swear to you. Like, bro, if the whole United thing has been, if a player don't want to come here for the club rather than just Champions League football, we're not going to sign him. If Gyokeres on that, then, bro, we move, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Give me my twin in Burmo. give me Cunha, and then I'll take a Arteta, bro. I'll take someone. It don't have to be a bags man. If we have to do that next season, we can't fulfill everything in this one season now. It's that simple. We put ourselves in this situation. However, I'm not gonna lie. I don't want to see Mbeumo as a 9. Like you don't.
No. He's not gonna become a 9. He's not gonna become a 9
from time to time if we don't sign a striker. But listen, man. At the end of the day, United, Ineos just need to do better, bro. It's just simple as that. Ineos need to come with a plan. I'm hearing Etikite now.
Yeah, Ekitike. Osimhen, guys, I'll be honest with you guys, yeah. I know we're going to talk about Osimhen, yeah. Osimhen ain't coming to Man United. So everybody right now, Osimhen, he ain't coming, bro. Get it out of your heads. Don't put Osimhen and don't be disappointed. That brother down there, he don't know what he wants. He don't know whether he wants to go toilet right now or he wants to go out to the club. He don't know what day it is. That brother right there, he's lost right now. So I ain't hearing no Osimhen anymore. Right now, he's either wants more wages. He don't know what day it is. He don't know what day it is. So I ain't getting no Osimhen, this, that, the other. If it happens, cool. He's a top striker, top player. It is what it is. But at this minute right now, Osimhen, for me, at this current stage, I am not getting excited by him. I'm not even thinking about him because 1 minute he's there, 1 minute he's not there. 1 minute he's wanted here, 1 minute he's not wanted here. So you've got to get attainable assets. United the Gyokeres was an attainable asset that he could have got. He was someone that they thought was a release clause in their favor, relatively good, cool. That was there, it was attainable. It might have been opportunistic, but it was attainable. So at this current stage now, I'd rather know as well, by the way, that we've been told it is what it is right now. Like, why are people not thinking about that as well? Like, the fact that we've been told on the 14th of June, Gyokeres don't want to come to you, man. It was Arsenal. I'd rather know now than know halfway through the window and then we're stuck because now then Mateta's staying, Osimhen's gone here, and Fulan is gone elsewhere. You feel me, bro? I'd rather know early. So now United need to get acts together and start thinking quick. They've worked it well so far with Cunha and Mbeumo. Mbeumo's not done yet, but you see where they're trying to go to. Now start looking elsewhere. Start making moves, bro, because weeks can go into months and months can go into season's already started. You see what I'm trying to say?
Bro, 100%. Like, United need to identify who this number 9 is and just go and get him. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, end of the day, we're looking at a gal basically that has rejected us.
Yeah.
For a second chance. It's over, bro.
Yeah.
The Gyokeres thing is over for me. He said he prefers Arsenal, then fair play. You prefer Arsenal.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Who am I to tell you to come to United at this current situation? But again, that just goes to show that Ineos, bro, I want a plan, bro. I want a plan. We're dilly-dallying with this Mbeumo thing. Get over the line. Spurs, I think we'll end up getting him. I just don't think he's going to go to Spurs because why would you...
he's giving us our word, bro. I'm not worried about the Mbeumo thing. I just think it's a case of when, not if. You know what I'm saying, bro? Like, it's a case of when, not if with Mbeumo. I'm very, very confident about Mbeumo. Mbeumo will become a Man United player. It's just a case of when United can materialize and get the money to Brentford. You know what I mean? So once they get that 60 million, it's cool, guys. We're good. But do you see that one with Gyokeres? I never thought it was going to really happen. I'll be real with you. It was almost a case of, we get Gyokeres and Mbeumo and Cunha.
Yeah, it was more hypothetical to be true. One thing I'll say though, Saeed, is I'm stopped doing the giddy thing no more. Like,
of course. Bro, I'm the giddy army, bro. I'm the chief giddy army.
We got to stop, Saeed, bro. We got to stop, man. We got to stop because right now, what's going on at United? Big up, bro. What's going on at United is a joke. Like, we have to get serious, innit? Like, Arsenal fans are gonna get their laughs in and whatever, but I also saw them gassing up Šeško over Gyokeres as well. Don't forget that.
Yeah, of course.
Now you're in for Gyokeres. All of a sudden, he's the man, innit? But listen, it is what it is. We king for real. Literally, we get giddy over too much, bro. Let Ineos get the 5 players that we need, and then we go from there, bro. Then I'll get giddy. I'm over it, gang.
Yeah. Before I bring Musa in, there's 2,000 people in here. Guys, hit the like button, man. I'm not even going to check the likes because I'm too invested right now into what's going on at this football club. But please hit the like button, man. I was watching Mobland I was out for a nice day today, man. I was in Costco and minding my own business. Today's not the day, man, for United to stress me out. And they won't stress me out because it's too early to be stressed out. So that's what I'm saying. Ernie says, Spurs fans sipping their wine, proudly smiling of what they have done to my United. The mental gymnastics, big up the United push. Didn't Arsenal fans say Šeško was a better option?
Facts.
I'm saying, someone has to coach now. Amrin better use all the available training he has. His players are not coming. Old squad plus 2p max. The curtains are on the wall for this one. Facts, bro. Shout out to Feisty Hacker 969. Big up, brother. Says, wasn't surprised by his choice. Mayu can make other choices. The line position. Great work, Saeed. Thank you, bro, man. I appreciate it, man. Arsenal fan there giving his opinion. There is other options. It's just whether United fans lack them other options. And that's where Musa says we're not qualified, isn't it? No one wants to play in this BS scammering system. Brother, Musa, what's going on, bro? Listen, it's one of them where it's like, it's either we don't have the pull from Amrin's side, or you know what I mean, it is what it is. Was it ever going to be a possibility, Gyökeres? Were we just getting too ahead of ourselves? You know what I mean?
I've heard it all with this Gyokeres stuff. I heard it all. We're not qualified. We're not qualified. When are we going to learn? I don't get it. No. When are we going to learn? Like, we've gone. I watched the game the other day. It was 3 seasons ago. And it just feels like the other day we had Cavani, Martial, Rashford, and who else is it? Greenwood. I can't remember. And I just saw, man, I'm just thinking we were spoiled, man, them.
Yeah.
And now I don't even like Mbumo, Cunha, and Gyokeres. Like, it's good. I'm not saying it's bad, but it's still not even what we had 3 seasons ago, man. Then.
Yeah, I get what you mean.
It's not that. And look how excited we're getting for something which is less than what we already had, and look at the heights that we achieved then. I just feel like we need to just stay away from any type of player who's meant to be it now. And the reason I say that is this. I feel like, especially in the number 9 position, I think there's going to be a new generation of strikers who are not yet ready this season.
Yeah.
I feel like in the next 2 seasons, like 26, 27, we're going to see a new generation of strikers. And if we put all our money in one now, we'll miss that generation, because United don't go out and make things happen. They don't make things happen.
But the thing is, also, just to counteract your point there, though, it's like, do United have that next 2 seasons right now? When you're seeing that we finished 15th, we're seeing that teams are closing in on us. You're seeing, like, I don't know if United have 2-3 seasons to play with an
That's the problem, Saeed. We've never had it, and we've been anxious every season, and we've made decisions that's put us to where we are now. We've never had it. We just have to go. We just have to kind of go with the flow. And the biggest problem Man United have, and I think the biggest problem we have as a team, as a club, as a fan base, is that we're yet to get a manager that the whole fan base can say, right, I can see what he's doing.
Yeah, true.
That's the biggest problem, It's not just about who's on the pitch, who's not on the pitch. It's about us as a fan base kind of being relaxed, thinking, regardless of who comes in, this manager kind of knows what he's doing. And I'm happy with the direction that he's going in.
But regardless of who's coming in. Yeah.
Regardless. But we're still waiting on players to make our season, to make our window. It's not the manager, really. Because once we get the players in, and then we look at the fan base and we say, what are you not saying about the manager? Everyone's like saying, boy, I don't know, And that's a problem, like say. For me, that's a bigger issue than just who's coming through the door, because I'm looking at teams like PSG, for an example, who've gone and won their first Champions League without a number 9 and putting Dembele up there and just say, you know what, we'll wait. If we can't see the 9 that we want, we'll wait. And we'll get players, we'll get Dembele to score 20 goals. We'll get flipping, what's his name, Doué to come in and score some goals.
Yeah.
My man they got from Napoli to add in. And this is why what I would say is get rid of Højlund. I would put Mbumo up front. And I don't even know if we're getting Mbumo. Mandem's on this Mbumo hype. But you know why I'm saying I don't even know if we're getting Mbumo, because as much as, and when I say put Mbumo up front, it's like when PSG is saying we're putting Dembele up front, everyone say, oh, no, it's not going to work. Dembele comes and bangs in 20-plus goals. And the
reason why I think Dembele is better than Mbumo in that aspect is that he's quicker than Mbeumo and he's a bit more agile and he can take more man on. With Mbeumo, he's more of a killer. He's just a straight bang shoot or straight first touch, bang left foot. He's not a kind of guy that will dribble past bare man and then do whatever.
Trust me, Saeed. Sorry to interrupt you, bro, but he's got Mbeumo is very progressive, bro, in his dribbling. Trust me. Like I don't think.
But if you're Dembele though in that aspect though,
no, of course, because Dembele's ambidextrous. Once you're ambidextrous, you have a different advantage on the pitch. You see angles no one's seeing. You got a right foot and a left foot. So what you're doing on your left, you can do it exactly on your right. So no, it's not the same type of profile. I wouldn't put Mbeumo up front because if you're signing a player for that sort of money, you got to play him in his best position, in my opinion. I'm not saying it can't interchange. I feel like if you have a Xerxes or a number 9 that's a false 9 that can go either way, then it's calm. You can do a lot of interchange and all of that. But I don't want to see us signing in Mbeumo and using him straight as a number 9. If he's going in there in games, I don't mind that. I want a fluid front.
Yeah.
But though, just to counteract that, and I spoke to someone on Twitter today. If United get Mbeumo and Kone, I think that the need for a top draw striker isn't that much, you know. I don't think United need to go and get a top draw striker. I don't think United need to go and get an Osimhen. I wouldn't mind Ekitike then if you have Mbeumo and Kone, because then you've got 2 goal scorers behind him that are Premier League proven. Then you've got a front 3 that can go left, right, centre, middle. You see what I'm saying? Kone can go up front. Ekitike, who likes to drifting on the left-hand side, can go on the left. He then can go on the right, and Mbeumo can go up front. You have more of a natural front 3. So I'm not going to lie to you. Even though I think Gyokeres would have been the ideal fit because he's almost like that box striker and he's there and he's ready, I do believe United, I don't think United's main aim is a striker. I genuinely don't. Like, I think if you've got 2 goal-scoring 10s here and a midfield that's just behind them that's compact, United don't need to be obsessed with an absolute machine up front. They don't. Like, I don't
agree.
Really like this idea of that.
I agree. And this is where my Mbeumo, like I was saying that, I wouldn't put him as a 9, in like all-out number 9, but if Xerxes can't play a game here or 2 and you push him up there, that's when I'd say that he'll be the player to go up there. And to be honest, man, I'm not even going to lie, Kone can play the 9. We're forgetting that.
Yeah.
We're forgetting that Kone can do the 9.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was his actual position. That was his actual position, play for Atletico Madrid when he was in the Bundesliga for Leipzig as well. It's only now, obviously, he's dropped in to left and as a cam. He plays as a cam for Brazil as well now. He's under Ancelotti. I was watching the Brazil game. He was mashing it up. Paraguay. But yeah, man, I agree. I don't know about the Ekitike thing because I'm hearing 80 million.
85 million. 85 million is the price. I'm not going to lie to you, bro. I'd rather go get Mateta then, if I'm being honest with you.
But then,
I'd rather go get Mateta. For me, Mateta's 40 million and he's better than Ekitike right now in his career. He's more developed. He's Premier League proven. He knows the league. He scored back-to-back, goals in whatever. I'd rather go get Ekitike. He's someone that 85 million is taking a mick, bro. That's taking a mick.
I really like his profile though. And when
he's
people
a good
say,
player. Listen,
when people say similar to Xerxes, he's way quicker than Xerxes. Like, guys, I don't know.
Bro, that's criminal, bro. I think that's criminal though too. Yeah. He is criminal to think that they could go and get him for 85 million. I think it's criminal, bro. I'll be real with you. Then, like I said to you, for me, it's like at this minute, I'd rather invest that money into 2 top midfielders. United, this idea that a striker is more worth than a midfielder, I think the midfielder one is so crucial. If you gave me 2 midfielders here and you said, you know what, it's going to be a Xerxes or it's going to be a Mateta up front, someone who's going to be worth, relatively cheap, I'd rather go with that option, man, because then I know midfield is secure. Then you have a Mbeumo, Kone, then you've got the solid baseline of at least a good, 2, 2, and 1. Like, you get me? Like, you've got a front foot 5 here, plus the wing backs that we've already got right now. That is a solid foundation for us to succeed. I'd rather do that, people. The Gyokeres one was going to be a kind of almost like like what do you put on top of your cake, bro? Like the icing on the cake, bro. You get it, bro? Like the cherry on top. That's the word I'm looking for. Gyokeres was a cherry on top. United haven't built the foundation of the cake yet. They haven't, bro. The cake's crumbling, and you're there putting flipping strawberries on the top. What are you doing? Sort the cake out, define it. How are you gonna do it? Bang, and then go to the top, bro. That's what I would do.
Bro, we're missing, like you said, we're missing ingredients, bro. We're missing ingredients. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We are actually missing ingredients. But for me, the worrying thing about it, Saeed, yeah, we are as fans identifying, midfield is the biggest problem. If we get Mbeumo already, I'm just talking hypothetical. Say we got Mbeumo and Kone. Yes. Midfield is the priority. However, where's the midfield links?
No midfield links.
Why? It's concerning to me that United keep doing this, bypassing this midfield thing, bro. It's so crucial.
It's crazy. It's criminal.
Midfield, especially now with Bruno staying, you have to. He's gonna play number 8 next season. So, bro, go and get this guy a partner, fam. Please, like, stop bypassing this midfield. It's so important, bro. You're in the middle of the pitch. You're conducting everything. You know what I'm saying? How is the ball gonna get to our strikers and our 10s if we got midfielders that can't play, bro? We're gonna be seeing that same stuff again when we're getting bypassed the midfield. I don't want to see it, bro. Go get me a midfielder. Forget the Gyokeres thing. Get me a Mbeumo and get me a midfielder, bro.
Big Adam Stock says, Mr. M from Brentford wants Spurs because we know where he's playing with Thomas Frank at the helm. Knowing Ineos, they'll explore options, but when they can't find their man, they'll come back and give Rasmus a contract extension. Jim needs money for Spurs lawsuit. Bloody hell, that's crazy, man. By the way, I don't know why people are shouting Rodrigo in there. Like Rodrigo, nothing's happening right now, so I don't know what's happening, man. So my thing is, listen, I think for me, Musa, it's one of them where United need to focus on their own plan. You can't get locked into those sagas, whatever. Like United have just got to lock into their own idea, bro. Like people might call this an L for Man United. I don't see this an L for Man United. I really don't. Like it shouldn't really be like if you're a United fan crying over Gyokeres tonight. Genuinely, man, you need to get back into reality, bro. We finished 15th. We have a strong rebuild. We have a manager that not many people believe in. We don't know where we're going to finish next season. It's dark times at Man United. So I wouldn't be stressed about Viktor Gyökeres coming to Man United. He's not going to be the savior. He's not going to take Man United back to the promised land. He's going to be maybe an opponent for United, a component that we might say cool, whatever. But it's not an L. It's not an L, man.
No, but he wasn't even in the conversation at the start of this window. He wasn't in the conversation. Nobody thought it was going to get him. I think the bigger L will be Mbeumo to Spurs. I think if Mbeumo does a U-turn, that will be a big L. Because a lot of the time that a lot of us are underestimating the possibility of that is that because, as a footballer as well, when you're waiting on a move to happen and a team's dragging their feet, it allows the other team to be able to come in and start flipping, telling you about, what they could offer you and what could happen. I think the worst thing that can happen for that move is that Thomas Frank gets announced. Has he been announced yet?
Yeah, it's been announced. It's been announced.
When did he get announced? Where was I?
Yesterday, I think it was.
Yesterday. This is what I'm saying. And I'm hearing United are happy to do this deal in August.
Bro, the thing is with Mbeumo, he's giving United. He's rejected Spurs.
That's for now, Saeed, though. That's for now. When he starts to see that, bro, these men are a bit shambles and they're not moving correct. Listen, the agent will tell you, what are you doing, bro? Because see, United.
The only thing that I say that they've got a chance with Spurs is that Mbeumo, even though he knew that maybe Thomas Frank might leave, he didn't know he was going to go to Tottenham.
Facts.
He didn't know he was going to Tottenham.
Facts.
So that opportunity is there, and I'm not going to shut it down and be like, yo, there's not a chance that Tottenham go and get him. But 85% he's going to Man United. But there's that extra.
I'm not sure. I'm on a 65% for me.
65. Okay.
Do you know why? I agree with you. The only reason why is because I don't trust Ineos.
That's it.
Do you know what I'm saying?
I've not been trusting Ineos. I'm done. I told you, the moment when I said to you, I'm done with Ineos, I told you they're fraud. They're fraud.
Man told me Wilcox. Man told me Wilcox had the lap in the bag. The lap was his boy. All of that stuff. Next minute, the brother's turning up at Chelsea. Then man told me we were getting Quenda. And then when I was in Uganda, next minute we're doing breaking news. I'm saying, I'm going live.
4 a.m.
I'm going live from the motherland. Quenda's at Chelsea. So the reality is this. It's madness out there. United, like people, like you know what it is. People come to United, look around, realize, and I was saying this to you earlier with Gyokeres. The reality is this: Amarin will bring him in and be sacked by Christmas, and then my man's looking around like, right, who do I know here? I don't know anybody here, bro. It's getting lonely in this building, and that's the reality. I feel like you can't come to United on the basis of a manager. You really got to go there on the fact that you believe in the project and you believe in the long term where they're trying to get to. But man, them are forgetting how old Gyokeres is. He's 28 this year, right?
He's 20, just turned 27.
27. So my thing is, he can't afford not to be in the Champions League 2 years in a row.
That's what I'm saying, bro. He can't. He's thought of it as a thing of right. Who's competing for the top? Who's competing for titles in terms of, even though they haven't won anything in 5 years, he's looked at who's the closest now in my career that I can now go and say, you know what? I need Arsenal now because they've Champions League football. They're for the league. They're in a better spotlight than us right now. They are. Like, we can't.
If he scores those goals, if he can transform, if he can transcend those goals from the Portuguese league to the Premier League for Arsenal, it's a problem for a lot of people.
Bro, I've said it though. I said it to Arsenal fans. If they went and got Šeško, I would have been like, they're not ready. They're not ready.
Yeah.
They're not ready. But for Šeško, for Gyokeres, the decision makes sense. I'm not going to go to a manager that failed for United, bro, and didn't do much over there, and it wants me to be part of it. I'm sorry, man. Like, I'm only joining you if I know that the shout is good. Like, if I call you Musa and you say to me, yo, Musa, come, we're going to go to this event, and you the first thing you say to me is, how many people are there?
Yeah.
When you tell me, and it's only about 10 people, say no more. I'm going to leave you to it. That's it. So he's cool. He's probably understood it, thinking, yo, man, nah, that's dead, bro. 15 for now. It's dead, bro, right now. Let's be honest, bro. Whereas with Arsenal, at least they've got something that they're showing. It's not amazing because I'm not glorifying what they're doing because they've not done anything yet, Arsenal. But it's a better environment to thrive.
You know what it is? When we look at clubs like, and the thing about Arsenal is this, we can say what we want about them, but they went and spent 100 million on flipping Declan Rice. So if Arsenal have to go and spend money, they will go and do it. So we can't look at them and say they're little boys. And then Liverpool's gone and done it as well, gone and spend 100 million. City went and done it before both of them to Jack Grealish and spent the 100. So these clubs are showing us if you look at it, Chelsea spent 100 million on Caicedo. I don't know how much they spent on Enzo. Was it the same?
Same.
On Enzo?
Yeah, Enzo. Enzo was 105 and Caicedo
150. Yeah, so they're going out there. So we got these clubs out here who are going out there and spending these 100 million on players. So the reality is, if Arsenal have to do it again, they will. Like if Arsenal get their Zubimendi in, which looks like it's happening, and then they get their Gyokeres in, Arsenal they're moving in the right direction. I'm not going to hate on them. Like they were there. They were in the semi-finals of the Champions League. They were trying to win the Premier League. They're trying, like, as much as we banter them, Arsenal are there or thereabouts. Like, if that was Man United in that position, trying to get one or two players, man, then we'll be excited. Much as everybody will be bantering us, saying, yeah, we're not winning anything, we're just nearly team block. But at the end of the day, we would know that if we can get a serious striker in and one or two more players to just build up in terms, and I think as well, like, if Arsenal can get someone in just to help with Saka, because when he goes missing, it really does affect him.
Thank you. They need someone who can take the burden of Saka, because Saka seems the one that's scoring goals every year, innit? You see the job. You know what I mean?
They need to get a left winger too, bro. Morelli's not that guy. Honestly, he's not.
But Arsenal might get Rodri.
What next, man? Then what next, though? Like, what is it next, though? Is it like Musa? Let me ask you though. Who do you think is the right option? Ekitike, Osimhen, or listen, Šeško is there. United.
I want Osimhen. I told man I want Osimhen. And the only reason I want Osimhen is not because, and that's if we have to, because my preferred option is to get another number 10 and to get more midfielders. I prefer to go in with Zertsky and letting Kone fill in, letting Mbeumo fill in.
Cheeto as well there.
Cheeto. But I want number 10s who can also fill in when Kone has to fill in as a number 9. I want another number 10 that can play the game. I don't think we got enough. I'm not prepared to risk it all on flipping man like what's his name, Mason Mount. I'm not ready to see Bruno in there. I'm not ready to see any of these type of players, if I'm honest with you. And I'm really really afraid of the midfield because this man looking to go with flipping Casemiro and Bruno as our 2 midfielders next season. He's really on it because he just bypasses the midfield. He's just on bare bypassing. So for me, I just want to see us go and get Beleba. That's all I want to hear. I want us to hear that. That's where I want the money to go. That's where I want. If I'm not hearing that we're getting a big signing like that, because when I look at that kid at Brighton, he's someone who does what 2 players do. You know, you got those players like Caicedo and whatever, where where they can do a job of 2 players. That's what we need.
If we sold Bruno Fernandes, this talk would have been nice, man. But I'm not gonna lie to you. We haven't sold Bruno Fernandes. That money ain't available. I'll be deadly serious. So this is why I said, Bruno Fernandes had to be sold. That 100 million was
it's
there.
On Ineos, though.
Wharton. It was there, madam. It was there.
It's on Ineos, though, because Ineos said they don't need to sell him to make the signings. So I don't want to hear nothing from them. Fact. They said they do not need the money. So it's all, that's what I'm saying. They're on fraud watch right now. They need to make this happen.
Just right now, bro. Not just right now. Let's get this, let's not get this twisted. Right. This is ongoing. Do you know what I'm saying? That one thing, the biggest red flag for me was when they signed Gyokeres, bro. Ineos looked at United's midfield and said, Gyokeres is that man for us. He's going to fix our problems. Crazy work. Then we do the flipping January transfer window. What you done, getting all of them players out and not bringing anyone in, and then allowing us to start this season, go mid-season with the squad we had, finishing 15th, not winning the Europa League, hiring Amarin, not sacking Ten Hag. Bro, these men have been on fraud watch. It's not just something that's happening now, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? And this is why I'm not here sitting angry about Gyokeres and all that. I am directing all my anger at the ownership. Because these men were coming in and saying, we're going to make football decisions. We're going to do this. Oh, my Rada, Wilcox, all of these, man. Where is it, bro? Where is it?
Madness.
Bro, you know what it is? The reason why I'm not panicking just yet, though, is that it still is the start of the transfer window. We're not like, I don't think, even though I want us to be in 10 and they have to do their planning, don't get me wrong. I do believe it's still a bit early to start panicking. But the problem is, though, let me hold on a minute. The problem is, though, the options are narrowing. The options up front are narrowing. The midfield ain't the greatest market for midfielders unless you go get a Beleba or Wharton. After Beleba or Wharton, you're dealing with the likes of Douglas Luiz and them, man.
Saeed, you see? What's that?
What about Lamine Kamara? And also, Saeed, it's not our job. It's not our job.
He's chilling with Pogba soon, man.
It's not our job to go and identify midfielders. That's them, man. They had a whole season, a year to look and say, yo, at least they should have 5 options in there. Whether it's not Wharton or Belieber, they're unrealistic anyway. They said they're going to have
I hear you.
Based on if we get Europe or we don't get Europe. So, bro, that's not our job. That's not something we should be concerned with. What teams need to do is go and get one of these midfielders that supposedly they have in their shortlist or whatever. I just don't see the links. But I'm not going to sit here and panic and overreact because we lost out on Gyokeres. I've been saying this for a while. Ineos really owe us. They owe us, bro.
Do you got that knowledge of the market in terms of like now? If they get Ekitike, it's because he likes my United, but he's a United fan. I don't know if you've seen it, bro.
All of that.
They ain't really done much research right now. Like a Bumo,
I'm fuming.
Go on.
No, I'm fuming because you see me. For me, like I've not really been on this number 9 thing as much as I've been on getting the 210s and the 2.6s or the 2.8s, whatever you call them. But when I see the deals that City have done, especially for Turkey and Ain't Nori, I cannot believe it. Under 70 million for those 2 players, and we're the ones that's broke. How do we let that level of player who's played against us in the Euro, like, remember what I said to you, once upon a time, Fergie, you play us in the European competition, he's signing you at half-time.
Half-time, I know.
That Turkey guy should have been getting signed while he was at Old Trafford for that game. What are we doing? How do we let a player of that caliber, and Ain't Nori, who we've seen positions that we need, and we're talking about between 60 to 70 million pounds, go to City, who are not struggling for anything? And we're here talking about trying to go and get flipping Gyokeres. Are we all right? Where are we spending the money?
players know that Pep Guardiola does stifle talent. They know it. They've watched these guys like Gyokeres, and they still came to Pep Guardiola, Man City.
Pep will bench. You see, like my man from AC Milan. Reinders. If Rodri comes back and Pep finds a different partner for him, he'll sit Reinders on the bench. He doesn't care, you know, Pep. Remember what happened to my man at Leeds?
I know.
He brought my man in from Leeds and he never got to play. And we'll be sitting there thinking, raw, how comes my man's not playing? He's a baller, this and that.
The kid. We meant to the iPad one. United should have done it at half-time at pre-season. They didn't do it.
United have finished. Listen, we're bringing back Anthony. Forget what you heard. Anthony's coming back. We got no choice.
Onana wants to stay. Hoyland wants to stay. It's all mad. Let me get some super chats involved. And Boomer, 2 choice Champions League or relegation about Saeed. What will you do? And Manu Kone, big up Anual says Manu Kone is like 40 million. Go and get him. Listen, I would love Manu Kone if he. I've seen him. I've watched him. Go and get him. I don't trust the board though. Anual, I don't trust Man United to have that intent to go and get Manu Kone though. I don't think they're on that sort of stuff, bro. They're not. I don't think they're on that, bro.
It's fake. They're fake.
Isn't that a problem? You're just telling me now that they're not on that. What do you mean United boarded out?
They're not on that. What I'm hearing is that apparently they're saying that they're looking for a swap deal. Douglas Luiz, the former Juventus director of football, Guantini, who left 11 days ago, was exploring a swap deal with Anti to Juve and Douglas Luiz to Man United. Fabrizio Romano was apparently the quote for that one as well. So, boy.
Yeah, I saw that a couple of days back. Listen, they're just giving us bare Brazilian dons. I don't know what's going on at Old Trafford, man. I don't know.
Douglas Luiz, bro. He's not that guy, bro.
I'm not against him, but my thing is against side. There's 2 things for me. Yeah. The manager and Ineos. Both of them are suspect. So I don't think you can't give Amorim any type of player that's going to make me think that anything's changing in any type of way, because the brother vacates the midfield. He wants us to play with Casemiro and Bruno. There's nothing else I can say, bro. There's nothing else. Bruno's not going to work in the 6. He's not going to work.
It's actually sad, you know, when you deep it, you know, like what's going on right now. It's actually mad.
One game a week.
Yeah, no, we lost out on Quendo. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, I mean,
madness.
It's crazy, bro. Like, I don't know, bro. I don't know. I look at it, I'm like, yo, we need to think of something, man. Them. You know what I'm saying to you? We need to think of something. Big up to the new members in the chat. I just gifted 5 memberships. Shout out to Marwan, Buffalo, Tom, Ayan, and Show, man. All of you got memberships. Big up to you lot, man. Like I said, real talk, man. We outside, man. Yeah, we're gifting. Like United are not gifted at the minute, man. Big up Abdul Aziz. Big up to you, man. I'm looking to pull up on Sweden soon, man. So let me know if you're about, man. I'm looking to pull up on Stockholm, man. He says that Ineos are frauds, no trust there, like Glazers, clueless billionaires. Don't want Victor, ex-player snubbing Amorim, says it all. And Mbumo Spurs bound 20 weeks ago wasn't hyped on Mbumo news. The thing is, I still think that's going to be happening. But I do believe now, though, there's pressure now to start, right? Let's put in a second bid in now. Like, that should be a formality. When a man says, I want to come to you, lot, you should make that done quickly, bro. Like when Turkey Hernandez, then man said, yo, I accept the Man City project. That got done in a week, man.
But we have bare red flags with our signings, and we just kind of overlook them as a fan base to an extent. We know that Mbumo is not play. Mbumo doesn't play the way Amorim wants him to play in that 10. We know that.
Yeah, we know that. Yeah, we know that.
We know that. Everyone knows it. Everyone knows he's more of a winger. This is why, for me, and I've been having this conversation with Rance, I think he's going to play wing back. I think Ahmad's going to be in a 10. I really do. And the reason is that because Mbumo's played wing back for my man at Brentford. I've seen it because he likes the space to run into. He can trap back. He's strong, but he likes the space to run into. In that number 10, he's not going to have that because the wing back is doing that. This is why when you see Ahmad in that wing back position, he's always got that space to run into. He plays the 1-2 and he's off again with the 10. Yeah. And Mbumo's not going to want to do the 1-2. He's going to be one to be the player that's. And I'm not saying it's a bad thing. It's not a bad thing. But again, it's like because him playing wing back still gets you 10, 12 goals a season, still, you know, assists and all of that because he's a good player. But it's like, what are we doing?
Yep.
I don't think
that's what.
Shout out to Rance, yeah, but I'm not gonna lie to you, bro, man. I'm not. Listen, I don't want to get too excited about Osimhen, bro. Like, if it happens, it happens. Run it, yeah. But I ain't doing no campaign for no Osimhen. You know, I ain't really like. I don't think for me, Osimhen is someone that can work with what Ineos are trying to do right now. If the guy can't, and apparently, by the way, as well, there's a new bid coming in for Osimhen from Al Hilal. Like, I heard something today, yeah, that Al Hilal are preparing a new bid for Osimhen today. That's what I seen today, that they're coming in for a new bid. So they haven't given up on him. So if this guy can't even get his act together for Al Hilal, then why would like, how can Ineos sort that out, bro? Like, it doesn't make sense for me, personally, for me anyway.
Yeah, I don't see the Osimhen thing, I can't lie. Ineos are looking at personalities and attitudes. Just the fact that he's not been able to agree with money in Saudi, I just don't see it happening. I don't see Ineos going, "Oh, we want Osimhen. That's our type of signing and personality we want in the locker room." Do you know what I'm saying? I just really don't see it happening, bro. Do you know what I mean? I really don't.
Yeah.
That Osimhen news is air, bro. I swear to you.
Yeah, so for me, it's like one of them. He might have rejected Al Hilal. I hear it, but the thing is, though, it's like if he still gets what he wants, he's obviously going to reject it at first. He's not going to say, "Yo, I'll come back and whatever." Like, he's not going to do that. He's going to obviously reject it, and if they come back and they want him even more, then that's where it comes down to. For me, like I said to you, I'm not obsessed with a striker. If we go and get Mbeumo, I really am not, because you've got two wingers that are basically strikers that can get you 15 goals, bro. Like, they can get you 15 goals. And then if you have a Xerxes or you go and get a Mateta that's not high profile, not high caliber, you know, it's not like a. But then if you've got two top midfielders, maybe one of them is a goal scoring midfielder. Maybe you get Bruno that chips in with 10 goals. Who knows? But then the goals get shared. Ahmad gets a couple as well on that side. You see what I mean, bro? Like, the goals then start to. It's only one game a week. It's one game a week, bro.
I'm with you, bro. I'm with you. Literally, if you get Mbeumo in, which is what we're hoping for, you have two goal scorers from a wide position or inside forward position, whatever you want to call it, left 10, right 10, whatever. We've seen it with top clubs. Number 9 isn't the all ends and means. If United fans, we need to stop being obsessed with players and names. We need to be obsessed with profiles. Do you know what I'm saying? You got to get a 9 in there that's going to complement the 2. Do you get what I'm saying? Spend 60 million either side. That's your main priorities. Do you get what I'm saying? Go get a Marteta and let Xerxes and him rotate throughout the season, bro. Martinez off first striker, and that's 40 million. Then you have money to play with elsewhere. Do you know what I'm saying? So the Gyokeres thing, bro, is what it is. Osimhen ain't happening, guys. It's
what I will say though is, I need this Osimhen news to be the next week. The next week, if I don't hear no significant if I don't see no bid coming for Mbeumo, that's when I'm gonna start to get itchy feet. If I don't see there's a breakthrough in Mbeumo by end of next week, this is Saturday now. If we don't hear there's anything going on with Mbeumo by next Saturday, you're then going into the end of June with no possible Mbeumo. So next week, next Saturday, Sunday, I need to be hearing some. You get what I'm trying to say, bro? And you know what I'm saying to you?
When is the transfer window open again? Obviously, there was
Monday.
All right, cool. So exactly, I'm with you, bro. If we don't see any news now regarding Mbeumo this week, then I am concerned. Then I'm gonna start looking at Spurs taking a leap, because
Spurs
haven't fulfilled us with confidence that they can get stuff over the line. They done the Cunha thing. Was like, raw. Man United are moving mad.
Yeah.
Where's it gone? Keep that same energy for every single signing, please. Because again, we are in a position where we've never been before. We can't afford to be dilly-dally and slow and sit down, bro. Get the man in that you wanted. If that's Mbeumo, pay the money. Stop this Lele thing. Do you get what? Like, people banter teams for paying money, or like, let's say Verts or something. I don't care. If my club's identifying a player and says, yo, this is the player that's going to be here for the next 5 or 10 years and they can win me championship, that money comes back.
Facts.
It's that simple. So I'm not pocket watching. What's all this pocket watching going on? Like, I'm over it, bro. Just get me the players that you decided and targeted. Just do it, bro. Wrap it up.
You know what's mad? Yeah, I feel like this is why I love about football. Yeah, it's like everyone's become like almost like these financial experts, bro. I don't like that sort of football now. Like, you know what I mean? The first thing they say, but what see, I bet he's coming to you because brother, you haven't even talked about the player first. Your judgment is so clouded, yeah. And you're like, this is what I mean. Like, there's tribalism in football, but there's also just being objective, bro. Like, and Mbeumo, we know he's a good player. But how much you paying him? Like, relax, man. Chill your beans, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying, bro? Like, relax. First of all, talk about the player, if he's good or not. Like, when I look at Šeško, I'm not even looking at his price tag, by the way. I'm looking at the fact that, is it what Arsenal need? Arsenal don't need a Šeško right now. They need to go get a proper striker, Gyokeres. And if Arsenal do end up getting Gyokeres for X amount of money, and he costs X amount of money, but then if he delivers and wins you the title, are you going to be talking about his price tag? Exactly. Are you talking about what you got? So, for me, I just look at it and I think, yo, it's not your money. Stop becoming financial experts and just think about, is this player significantly going to improve this team? Is he? Thanks. I know Wirtz is going to improve Liverpool. So that's why I haven't fully crashed it on them about the money. Because I know the player is good. I knew Caicedo was going to improve Chelsea because I knew Caicedo was a good player. When I know that player ain't good, I will then say, nah, you man are buying a player that ain't worth the price. I will make my judgment based on my ability because I've watched him with my own eyes. I'm looking at the eye test of the player first, not because of the money. You see what I'm trying to say, bro? I just feel like it's a bit crazy. That's why, for me, Arsenal need Gyokeres. They need him. United don't need Gyokeres.
Yeah.
They could do with Gyokeres. It's a good thing to have, and it could benefit Man United, but they don't need him as much as Arsenal need Gyokeres. Arsenal are in a situation right now where they need Gyokeres. They absolutely, categorically need Gyokeres. United, at this minute, need to build the foundation of the team. Arsenal just need to plug in a few holes. Their hole is a bad boy striker.
Yeah.
You see what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, 100%. And we also got to keep it spade as a spade. End of the day, like, Gyokeres rejected us. So what? Like, I keep seeing in the comments, you Arsenal fans are very giddy and stuff. All right, man, you got Gyokeres. Cool. What I'm saying is, though, going back to your point of the finances, yeah, it's like the media do this on purpose because it's Man United. They know if they say, and Mbeumo's going to get paid 250k, everyone's going to lap it up. Yeah. And Mbeumo is not getting 250k. I'll put my life in the line right now, bro. I'm telling you. He's getting... We have a new wage structure under Ineos. If you think we're going to triple his wages to 250k...
If Mbeumo gets 200k, yeah, if Mbeumo gets 250k, I will donate £500 to charity.
My money ain't as long as yours, but I'll do £50, innit? And I'll keep it as
so 550.
Because Cunha is coming in on 200k, yeah? Why then wouldn't Mbeumo go beyond 250? Look at 170. Just use your common sense, bro. Please.
No. It's not happening. It's not happening. It's absolutely not happening. By the way, big up to Dan Potts for the raid, by the way. Shout out to Dan Potts. He must be buzzing right now. If you haven't subscribed to Dan Potts, subscribe to his channel, man. He's on the road to 50k. So please subscribe to Dan Potts. And make sure you're subscribing to Matchday Shells, people. Chat. Put his link in the chat right now. I'm gonna put it as well in the chat. I'm also gonna pin it to the comments as well. Guys, I need Shells to get to 1,000 subscribers as quickly as possible, people. Make sure we get Shells to that figure there. Everyone right now, subscribe to Shells' channel. A couple of super chats have come through. And also, get these likes up to 1,000 likes, people. We need 1,000 likes by the end of the video. Come on, people, we can do it. And Mbeumo and Ahmad will interchange. We need a better wing back than Dorgu. I agree. That would have been Kate Nouri, but he's gone to Man City. Kone didn't leave Wolves to play next to someone who's worse than Nouri. I agree. Shout out to one says, for 100 million, you can get Mateta, Manu Kone, and Theo Hernandez. Add them to Kone and Mbeumo, we've got a much better starting squad. I wouldn't mind Theo Hernandez, you know. If Theo Hernandez is going for 20-odd million, why are United all over that, by the way?
I don't know. I don't know. Unless
it's crazy. I think they accepted a bid AC Milan of 35 million euros. How much is all that? How much is that in pounds?
30 million. 30 million, bro.
There you go. So why are you all over that?
You know the Dorgu thing as well? It's like, I haven't given up on Dorgu. I actually think he could be a very good player. But you've seen he can play on both sides. What's the issue what's the problem of getting another left wing back in it? I don't really see the issue there. You can play Dogo on either side. You can rotate. Do you get what I'm saying? I just don't understand now why these things ain't happening, Saeed. I really don't get the fact that we weren't in for Aït-Nouri, especially considering Cunha.
Bro, it's really vexing me. I can't lie.
I'm not Xing off Dogu. I'm just saying, bro, it's just like these sort of deals. When you're getting an Aït-Nouri for 31 minutes, surely you got to match that bid.
Yep.
Surely. I just don't know what's going on with the whole Ineos thing, innit? But again, I'm just, bro, what can we do, my bro?
Yeah, no, I agree. I think for me, maybe they're waiting on Shoreham and Tada. I don't know, bro. It's crazy, bro. Like,
don't listen,
bro. I don't know, man. This football club, innit, man. It's the fan base, innit, man. The fan base probably watch these lot on TV, on social media, whatever. Say, you know what, like, you know what I mean? They love Shaw, innit, so we're gonna keep Shaw, man. I don't know, man. Maybe they do, man. And I got Zayn Miasi here chatting shit as well, man. Bloody hell. Abdelaziz says no signing, only loans. Scraps coming. Hoyland, Garnacho, frauds are all staying. Club's done. Poverty FC for real. Hit the likes of Scraps saying same pain season after season. Yeah, Hoyland doesn't want to leave, bro. That's the crazy thing about it. Hoyland doesn't actually want to leave. Big up saying, let's go. 1K likes minimum needed. Big up, bro. Suge. You must be happy with that news about Gyokeres. Of course, he's joining us. We are challenging for the Champions League and League. Have fun with Hoyland up front. Challenging, that's the key word. Are you willing, though? Challenging. Are you willing, though? You haven't said to me you're winning. You've just said here, challenging. That's where you're at right now. Second FC, ole, ole. You know what I mean? Challenging FC. What about winning, bro? Can you tell me you're winning?
Yeah. I ain't gonna lie, them man got to get over the line still. It's now.
They got to get over the line. You know what I mean?
It's no one ever for Arteta. It's no one ever for
Arteta. The thing is, though, Ekitike, though, like, do you think, though, he's the... Yeah, is he? Because when I looked at his game, yeah, he's got a good game about him. Like he's very, very tidy, good in possession. You know what I mean? Good. It's like almost like a baby Isak, bro. On the left hand side, he glides past you. You know what I mean? He's got a big, good burst of pace. He can dribble past you. He's very, very kind of like tight on the ball. He's got that power as well if you need to. Like, do you think is that someone that for 85 million? That's a problem, though. The only problem is 85 million is too much, bro. Like, how did he? Like, he has to have another solid season for me to be paid 85 million. I'm sorry. Yeah. He has to have another, you know what I mean?
I agree. I think Ekitike is cold, bro. I even said like time ago on TikTok, he's one of my first choice to come in. However, if you're looking at 85 million, I just don't think United are in a position where we can do that. We are not in that position, and we cannot afford to get this position wrong. Also, do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, facts. One
thing I'll say about him, though, Chelsea and Liverpool, we want him as well. So it's not like Ekitike is some scrub. But again, can we, after spending 70 million on Rasmus Højlund is a project, Ekitike is a project also. A way better project, though. A way better project. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah, of course.
When you finish 15th and you don't win the Europa League and you lose to Spurs, this is the position you find yourself in. We can't be like, yo, we can't afford certain things. It's that simple. We're trying to go Harrods. We got no money in the flipping bank, bro.
Do you know he's only had one good season. Yeah, that's the thing, though. He's only had, but when he was at PSG, though, I did think, though, I feel like he still like showed a bit of what he can do for the team. You know, you remember he was in with Mbappe and Messi and Neymar, but when he came on, he had glimpses of like, wow, this guy's a good player. That's when I started to realize who this guy was. And then obviously he went to Frankfurt, and most of these people, they always make their name at Frankfurt. You know, Jovic made his name at Frankfurt. Who else made his name at Frankfurt? The other guy that was at he went to Juventus, went to PSG. What's his name? There's a lot of strikers that make it at Frankfurt, you know, like it's a good stepping stone, man. Who's the other brother that made it at Frankfurt, guys? And then he went to PSG. Who is it? What's he called, man? French player, man.
French player that.
Also, Mamouche made it as well. Who's the other player? The French one. Colomwani.
Yeah.
Silva. There's bare man that make it at that club, you know. I don't know what it is about that club, but they always seem to do well, and then they end up leaving for a big fee, bro. And I'm like, yo, like it must be a good club to kind of get your breakthrough in. But is it enough to kind of almost like, wow, like, is it a curse? Is Frankfurt a curse, bro? Sebastian Haller, like, even though he did well, But he left there. He went to, I think he went, where did he go after that? Sebastian Haller. Did he go to Ajax straight after that, or did he go to someone else?
I think he went Ajax, you know.
It is a gift, but it's also a curse as well. You know, that they can almost like, they can leave, but then they don't really, really right now, Mamouche's worked out, don't get me wrong, but it's still a bit, you know, I don't know, man. I look at it and I think for me, he's a good player. He's someone that I think is going to light up soon, whether it's at Frankfurt or not. He wants to leave, though. Ekitike has made it clear he wants to leave.
Yeah.
I don't see Real Madrid buying him. And Chelsea, I don't know what's going on with Chelsea. Do Chelsea want a striker or not? Let's chat. Let me know, Chelsea fans in the chat, yeah. Are you want a striker or not?
Liverpool, though. Liverpool. What about Liverpool? Because obviously once they get Darwin Núñez.
Gris keeps telling me they're looking at Isak. So I don't know. I don't know what they're looking at. I'll be honest with you. I don't know what they're really looking at.
So if they're looking at Isak, when you deep it, like similar profile, stop saying Ekitike is the same profile as Zerk. He's not. You guys are not watching him.
No, he's not.
He's got good link up play. Doesn't mean they're the same profile. But yeah, I don't know. Maybe I think Liverpool. Maybe I think if we're gonna challenge anyone, it's probably gonna be Liverpool.
Is that the player that played against France? This under 21 player.
Oh, the 6'6" striker.
Is that him? Is he 21? He looks like he's 30.
Nah, he's young, bro. He's young, young up and coming.
Is he 21? What's his name again?
What's his name? He plays. I couldn't.
Oh my god! Was he the guy that played the other night? Is he 21?
23. He's young though.
Fucking hell, man. If he's 20, is he 23? Okay, fair enough then.
Yeah, well,
even so, man, like, God, this is crazy. I wouldn't look at him and think he's 23 though. That's mad, bro. That's crazy. He does not look like he's 23. No way. Fair play, man. You get me? Like, it's like I said, I don't know about him. I don't know how many goals he's scored. I don't know what he's done. What's he scored this season for
17? Is it 17? In the Bundesliga?
He scored 12 in the Bundesliga.
Okay.
5 in the Profile Cup. He done well in the
17 in all comps, yeah.
Yeah, 17 in all comps. And then 20 GA in all competitions. So, you know what I mean? It's one of them. Imagine a BTEC crouch, you know, that's crazy. Zay says, because he's joining us, we are challenging for the Champions League and League. Have fun with Hoyle up front. I think he's already said that. Ask something for Rodrigo from Real Madrid. Imagine if we get him. Yeah, you can imagine on FIFA, but you won't get him in real life. So it is what it is. Big up to all my answers. I don't want to spend too much on a potential great player who needs development. We need an established striker to get goals now. I'd rather buy Osimhen if we have Ekitike money. How much is the Osimhen actual release clause? Is it 63 million? Because I don't know what things are nowadays. It really, really bugs me that release clauses are not release clauses anymore. They've become like something else now, and it really bugs me that we don't have an actual release clause right now. It always seems to be something else. I mean, it's this, but it could be that. It could be this. Like, bro, just tell me what the release clause is, bro. Let us know. Let us know what the release clause is.
We got it with Cunha, though, innit? We got it with Cunha. Cunha. We got Cunha's release clause. Like, 62.5 million. But on that German brother, I ain't watched him enough. Again, going back to the super chat.
Yeah.
Do we want another project player? But then again, when you're looking at established strikers, Osimhen it's not happening. It's again, we're looking, you know them gal with the Instagram highlights. Sometimes when they're expensive, you see holidays. Sometimes you just got to put the gun down.
When I see the highlights and I see
you know what I'm saying? That's what United are doing right now. We're looking at the Instagram highlights, and we need to be realistic with ourselves. We're not getting Osimhen.
Yeah, bro. Yeah.
Mateta, right?
Mateta's the one, but I'm not gonna lie to you. Mateta, it sounds too good to be true because United. Well, I just don't think United will do it. I just don't think United will go get Mateta.
What about
I've always maintained it that he's going to enjoy his Europa League football. He's earned it, and you know what? He deserves it. He deserves at least 1 year in the Europa League. United can't even offer him 1 year in the Europa League, and he's 28 as well. He can do damage in the Europa League, possibly win it because they've won it with Glasgow. Who knows? Crystal Palace could win that Europa League. I'm not saying they're favourites, but bro, like if they go far, they could have a bad season in the Premier League, but in the Europa League, they could do mash-up work. So at the end of the day, it could be a situation where he might just honour that one and then go for free next summer. And a 29-year-old Mateta will still be wanted next summer. I'm sorry. He will be. Like, he will be. He might not be everyone's first choice, but he will be wanted. You know? Yeah. So
I hear it. But then I think if he's signed a contract, he's probably there to stay rather than looking at next year. Do you know what I'm saying? And that's fine. United just got to be ruthless, bro. We just got to identify our targets and go from there. If it ain't Marteta, then cool. Find someone else for me. You might ask me who. It's not my job. It's not
my job. Facts.
It's not my job. I don't get paid millions. If I get paid millions, I'll come in here and name you 50 players. Get me? But it's not my job.
Nah, it's not my job, bro. It shouldn't be our jobs, though. This is the thing, though. It shouldn't be our jobs. Why should it be our jobs? It's not our jobs.
Saeed, I beg you, read that super chat. It's a name there that I want your opinion on as well.
I wouldn't mind Ollie Watkins. Big up Kim Beasts. I wouldn't mind Ollie Watkins. He's proven and a goal scorer. Plus, it allows us to get a Bumo and 2 midfielders. Ollie Watkins, again, he cost a lot of money, you know. He was rejected at 60 million last in January. 60 million. He cost you at least 50 odd million.
But then obviously they've got PSR problems. Do you know what I'm saying?
I think they'd rather sell everyone else than go and then sell him. I think
so Watkins,
I think they'd sell so many players before Watkins. They would sell so many players before Watkins. They would.
I hear it.
And he's the main number 9 now. All he wanted at that club was to be the main number 9. And he is the main number 9.
But then obviously Rashford came in and in big games, he was playing over him. So
yeah,
I'm like, yo, my man's just coming out of form. And he's not even a number 9, and he's playing over me in big games. So does Watkins may want to go, bro. You don't know. Obviously, there was speculation with him going to Arsenal. I think that bid was for Gazy. Like, if you wanted Watkins, you could have just signed him at the start of January rather than putting in a bid. Like that don't make sense. You just try to show your fans you tried, basically.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I don't know, bro. I ain't gonna lie. The whole Watkins thing, I think you're guaranteed 25 GA with Watkins, bro. Goals in the city.
For me, it's like one of them with Watkins. Yeah, I just don't. My question with Watkins is that he misses a lot of chances, though, and I feel like for me, his overall game, when there's no space in behind, he doesn't really offer a lot. You know, when the space is locked off for him, he ain't a link-up kind of player. He's not someone that can get on the ball and start doing things like he's just a channel runner. He runs down the channels. He chases long lost balls. You know what I mean? He stretches defenses and he's a willing runner and he's a goal scorer. But when he's not like a Duran or a kind of striker that we need right now, as of yet, right now. Like, he's not. And he misses far too many chances for my liking, bro. He does. He's not a natural finisher, bro. He's not. He's not a natural goal scorer. He's not. He can score goals and he's someone that, for me, but he's not a naturally gifted goal scorer. He's not. He doesn't give me that about him.
But
he's very hot and cold, yeah. I
feel like bro. It kind of complements what we could potentially have in Cunha and Burma potentially. You get me? It could. It's just worth naming because obviously it's only Etikite, Osimhen, Marteta. That's it now, isn't it? That's literally it.
Yeah, but then there's also the ones like Moise Keane that's been floating around. Jonathan David going to Napoli. I think that's the latest we're hearing. It's still not materialized because he's got a Gold Cup in it. A Canada in the Gold Cup. Who's in the Gold Cup, guys? Gold Cup 2025. Who's inside of it? You got Haiti, Panama. Are Canada in it? Yeah, Canada in it. So they're going to be focusing on that right now. USA are in it. Right, Saudi Arabia are in it. Right, there's bare teams that are in this Gold Cup, you know. Right. This is crazy. So how is Saudi Arabia in it, though? Can someone explain that to me? Are they part of the peninsula of who? How CONCACAF? How do they analyze that? I get all the clubs, but how's Saudi Arabia in there?
I don't know.
I get other teams, but how's Saudi Arabia in there? They got invited. Wow, you get a couple of people get invited. That's weird. Okay, fair enough.
Guest
team. Okay, fair enough. It's a guest team. Qatar in there as well. Okay. Big up to Nuruddin, man. Make sure you follow Nuruddin. He says, some of us in the fan base rejected the cyborg a long time ago. Gyökeres sexual. Give it an E-smash to likes people. To be honest with you, Nuruddin, I only wanted him because Arsenal, it would have been nice to go and get a player that Arsenal had, man. That was my main kind of thing. And I also thought to myself, to be honest with you, he's someone that the manager knows, so let's go get someone that you believe that has a box presence, relatively low fee in terms of 60-odd million. Let's go and get him. I thought for me, out of the 3-4, Mateta was the first one, but I didn't really think Mateta was the one that United were ever after. We still aren't really after Mateta. It seems to me that United are after Gyokeres. So we're going to find out what they really going to go for. We're going to find out now. The truth now, you can't hide away from the truth, Shells, This is now like, we need to find out because this waffler in Omar Barada, he's been talking about we have options, plan B, C. So we're going to find out your plan B option. So we're going to find out if you're going to go high for Ekitike and you're not learning from your mistakes, because I can't lie to you, it's a big gamble. For you to go and get Ekitike, why don't you just go and spend that money on Beleba? Because for me, I reckon you could get Beleba for around 80 million. You can. So I would rather spend 80 million on Beleba than Ekitike. You're mad to spend that much money on Ekitike. You're mad.
Especially considering the circumstances we are in.
Facts.
And the fact that we signed Højlund, who is also a project striker, for 70 million. We can't afford to spend 80 million and it be a miss.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So not this season anyway. Do you know what I mean? But then again, can we afford to miss out on a talent like Ekitike and then allow him to go Liverpool and be like, oh, we should have been?
But Liverpool have the luxury of not playing him every week. At Liverpool, he won't be playing every week. True. Not only will they not be playing every week here, but Liverpool will not be relying on Ekitike. United will have the habit, and the fan base will have that habit of relying on Ekitike, saying, oh, but he's a flop. He ain't good enough. But why is he not good enough? Because you've put your whole reliance on him. He's not ready right now. He won't be ready maybe in a year's time. He's 22 years old, bro. He's someone that it's like a striker that you think is a long term. Like, it's not right now, bro. Jota will start. Salah will play in the middle. Flipping, you might even see a flipping Diaz play in the middle again. He's someone that will just drift in and out, here and there. And then next season, the following season after that, he's ready because he's acclimatized. You kind of almost build it in.
No,
same thing with Jackson. Jackson was never really meant to be the guy. They just forced it. They forced it upon him.
Yeah, I hear you. I don't know, man. I just feel like you said, this week is a massive week for Man United and the indications of what's going on for the rest of the summer. Because I'm not gonna lie, it's just get the Mboma one over the line, and then I can be like, yo, tell me.
Yeah, 100%. Would you take Vardy on a free if we can't get anyone? Bloody hell, we're in mad territory. Just a final bit of news. Yeah, there was news about Emiliano Martinez to Man United. Apparently, there's some source coming out of Argentina saying that Man United have made contact with Emiliano Martinez. Onana will leave, and they're going after him. But I mean, this news will only materialize if I see Onana actually leaving the door, bro. Unless that happens, bro, this Martinez guy, I ain't buying into the story. I'll be real with you. I wouldn't mind him because I feel like for me, his experience, you know what I mean, low risk, you know what I mean, in terms of he's been in Premier League for a while now. Yes, he has had an amazing season, and he hasn't been great since the World Cup, if I'm being honest with you. He's very experienced. He's someone that has got mentality as well. But Onana needs to leave, though. We've seen Onana having an interview, and he said that he may not stay. Like, I think there was a video that was out there. I don't know if you've seen the video, but there was a video that was out there saying, like, that he's still not decided yet. He's still not sure. Let me go play the video right now. 1 second.
I don't want Emi Martinez, you know.
You don't want him?
Oh, bro.
Wow.
Is he? If it means getting rid of Onana, then fair enough.
Onana, on ne peut pas vous recevoir ici sans parler quand même de votre saison avec Manchester United de façon générale. Comment vous la trouvez? Vous partirez ou vous restez?
Si je partirai, je sais pas, on verra bien.
Basically, Onana said, will I leave? I don't know. We'll see.
Bro, I'll see you in Saudi, my brother. That's what I'll see you.
Saudi not really after him, bro. Saudi not really looking to go get him, bro. And we are cooked. I can't lie to you. If Saudi are not really interested in him, boy, we might be cooked, you know, man. We might be cooked indeed. It ain't easy. Saeed, I won't lie, I'm not disappointed on missing out on Gyokeres, rather Osimhen or Katika anyway. I'm with you. That's where I'm at right now. I'll be real with you. I'm not really mad. I'm not here like, you don't normally, you know if I'm mad at it. You've watched me in it. Like I would be normally saying, yo, I'd be like, yo, what the fuck, man? Like effing and blinded. I'm not mad. I don't think it's as big as L as what people are saying. We'd rather know now. And I think for me, this puts pressure on Ineos. I think sometimes when you have it too easy, you don't really find out the true form of what Ineos are and their recruitment team. They have to find this a rough process. They say, no, you get all your players in and we're 15th and it's all jolly up. Let's see what you're made of now. Let's see what you're about to do. Let's see if you can really make a rebuild. Let's see if you can really back the manager.
Yep, and let's see if you can get Mboma over the line, because that's the biggest L. If Spurs beat us in the Europa League, if they're now taking players off us, they took Tell. Apparently, I don't know how interested we were in him, but they took Tell. Let's say in January, yeah.
Oh, Tell's a dead side there. I can't lie.
No, I'm just saying though. I'm just saying because United were interested. Now you're taking our prime target at right 10. Then I'll have a meltdown. Then you'll see a Saeed meltdown, and I'll be here with him having a meltdown with him. But for now, like the whole Gyokeres thing, it is what it is, bro. Seriously, it is what it is. Arsenal fans, we can hold our slaps, whatever. I don't care. You can banter, but I just don't.
Yeah.
Tell your board to make a decision, bro. Is it Šeško or Gyokeres? Stop all this flirting and get it done, bro. Because you're I
don't believe this is done as what people say it is. I'm not gonna lie to you. I think there's a little twist in this story. I think that's going to be more twists and turns. I think there's going to be more, maybe people thinking that, whatever. I don't think this is as done as what people say it is, Yeah, I'm not saying he will come to Man United. I'm not saying United are going to go and get Gyokeres, but I don't think Arsenal have got this locked in. They've just got the preference over Man United, and that's all it is right now. They have got the preference over Man United, and it's about putting the bid in. It's about doing this. It's about doing that, the other. So we're gonna find out, bro. Like this is just a start, people, man. Just a start. You know what I mean? Let's see what happens now.
Yeah, facts. That's all we can do. Big week ahead for Man United. Yeah. Window opens up. We got a deal to close, and then
we got a Mbeumo. I need to know if Mbeumo. Mbeumo is more of a concern for me than Gyokeres right now.
100%.
Mbeumo is the biggest concern right now. I'll be real with you.
Son of the summer, bro. I've said this is the most important signing. We've got our main left 10 that we wanted. We need our priority right 10, and that's Mbeumo. I don't want to hear about no Tyler Diblin and all of these, man. And I'll tell you, It's done. Go this week. Go and get that sealed for me. Go and get it sealed. Simple as that.
Yeah, no, 100%, man, 100%. We are gonna wrap it up here, people, man. Big up to everyone who's locked in. I'll be back later on, man. I'm going to be doing the Al Ali Inter Miami game. I'm going to see what the World Club saying, man. You know what I mean? If there's products late, bro. It's like 1 a.m. kickoff.
I'll probably see you there, man.
Yeah. So you lot, I'm going to see what this is saying. Al Ali FC later on, 1 a.m. I'm going to be live probably about 12:45, around there. Let's see what this game is saying. If it's a dead game, then, you know what I mean? I'm going to watch the big games only, like the one tomorrow, PSG versus Atletico Madrid. You know what I mean? But we'll see what the opening game's saying, isn't it? Like, it's the opening game, isn't it? It's Messi as well. Let's see what Messi's about, man. I've not been watching Messi a lot. I can't lie to you. Channel 5 are showing the games, yeah? Say no more. Channel 5 will be there. We got
Channel 5 showing all the games?
I think so, Let me check TV Guide. It's a TV Guide, isn't it, nowadays, isn't it?
Someone said Nico Gaitan available. That is a throwback.
Yeah, that's crazy. Channel 5, yeah? It's on Channel 5. Yeah, it's on, FIFA Club World Cup. Al Ali, yo, we're going to be watching Channel 5 then.
Yeah, bro.
Say no more, guys. Channel 5 it is. Listen, we're going to be live. No buffering. You know what I mean? We move. You know what I mean? They're free as well, by the way. That is crazy.
On the zone.
Free on the zone.
That's an app you have to pay for, though, no?
No. That's it, bro. You know what I mean? No bougie places, no dodgy websites, no nothing. So yeah, man. But guys, we're at 888 likes, guys. 888 likes. Can we get to 1,000 likes, people? That would be amazing. Get to 1,000 likes. Charles, it's been a pleasure. Been a good show, man. Good show. Shout out to Musa as well.
Yeah, man. Shout out Mus. Shout out Saeed, obviously back from South Africa. You know what I'm saying? Back to working hard, back to the grind.
Come on.
Thank you for having me. You know what I'm saying? Large up the chat. Make sure you smash the likes, man. And yeah, man, I'm consistent on my channel now, people. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm smashing the transfer videos. Subscribe to my thing. I appreciate it. Big love.
Come on, people, man. Subscribe to Charles' channel, people, man. And yeah, like I said, I'll be back around 12:30, 12:45. Make sure you're locked in around then. And hopefully, like I said to you, man, we could have a good show and a good time. If not, then it ain't easy. And we don't want that, do we? We don't want it to not be easy because we want it to be easy. You know what I'm saying, Charles? So, Arsenal, enjoy it favors us, but still, we know you're clubbing it. Second ole. You know that one's there. We are going to redirect to, I think Rants is live, innit? Let me check if Rants is live. I think Rants is live, people. So make sure you head over to Rants' channel. And then, yeah, I'll see you a lot later on around about, 12:45? Around there, people. I'll see you there, man. And listen, we move. That's what I'm saying to you, people. Let's see Mbumo. Let's see what happens after that. Because like I said to you, man, we're 15th. You know what I mean? Word to truth.
We're fucking 15th. We're 15th. We are 15th, sir. We are 15th. We are 5 points away from relegation. Yeah? We are closer to the bottom than the top, bro. We ain't winning Europa. There's no European football next year.